Today I have an iPhone 14 in. I bought it a couple days ago for $40. It's unlocked. I already fixed the back glass, which is on another video if you want to check the back glass repair out. So we'll get into the 14 screen repair now. Here are the tools needed for this repair: an opening pry tool, a pentalobe screwdriver, a couple of guitar picks, one Y000 screwdriver, one pair of tweezers, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a number 4 razor, and a spudger. Begin by removing the 2 screws on the bottom of the phone with the pentalobe screwdriver. Making sure not to strip the screws. The threads on the screws, the end of the screw is very fine, and it's prone to slippage and stripping of the screw. Now, you're going to want to get your pry tool in between the screen and the frame and add alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. Closer to the corner here, and then just wiggle it a little bit to get the adhesive loosened with the alcohol. And again, I just do this all around the corners, all around the edges of the phone. This is also a good method if you do not want to damage the phone and reuse the screen. This is the only method that I know of that works 100% of the time. So you're just creating enough space for the rubbing alcohol to soak into the adhesive and loosen the adhesive. Here I'm going all around the phone very carefully, prying up a little bit just so the rubbing alcohol gets down into the adhesive. Again, working around the other side now. Okay, and soon we're going to put the screen face down onto a heat plate, and that is going to further loosen the adhesive underneath the screen to where you can just pry up and insert a pry tool like a guitar pick and gently pry the screen up off of the frame. Now turn on the heat plate. You're going to put the screen face down onto the heat plate. Leave that there for 2 minutes to get the screen nice and hot. And then we'll go in at the bottom where everything's been loosened. You'll see the screen will pop right up now. Add a little bit more alcohol now that everything's loosened up. Alcohol. Remember, this alcohol does not damage the phone. This is 99% isopropyl alcohol. One thing you do want to do is keep the alcohol away from the rear cameras, though. It can get foggy in there. Okay, I put it on a heat mat for another minute. Now I'm going to pry up at the bottom. Just feeling around here for the right point, and we're going to insert a pick down at the bottom to hold the screen up. See how I'm not rushing it? I'm going very slow. This way you do not break the screen. Even if you're replacing the screen, not breaking the old one could save you some money on a LCD buyback. You can sell a broken screen. Okay, now the screen's basically coming off. Okay, so this is an iPhone 13 Pro, this is an iPhone 14. The procedure is basically the same for the screen removal on the iPhone 12 all the way up to the iPhone 16. The iPhone 11, XR 10s are a little bit different. But the newer models from iPhone 12 up to 16 are pretty uniform. The adhesive is stronger. Okay, so you see the screen opens up to the left. And now we're going to want to go in, and there's two brackets. We're going to move the screws. The iPhone 14 started the design like this, where you just see the two screen connectors on the one side, and then on the back, through the back glass, you access the battery and the motherboard. Alright, taking the screen off. You're going to want to clean up the edges where the adhesive was on the frame. This is all done in real time. Nothing's sped up here, so you can see how long it actually takes to fix one of these screens. For me, it's around 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, now we're taking the bracket off of the proximity sensor on the screen. There are two screws, Y-tip. Move the bracket. There's a microphone, the proximity sensor, and the Face ID sensor. Remove these out of the holders on the screen. Now we're going to begin prying up underneath the this part here. What I do is I lift up the front and I inject isopropyl alcohol underneath to eat away at the adhesive and loosen it. Put some more isopropyl. We're going to go ahead and reinstall on the new screen. Put the Face ID down in its place, the microphone and the proximity sensor, and then press down on the sticky part there, the large black part there on the top left. So we're going to grab the bracket, replace that. screws. It's a very simple repair, but there's some special techniques that you can learn that'll make you successful at this repair. Connect the screen back to the phone. Rest it up against something. Replace both brackets. Very simple, 2 screws, 1 on each bracket. And now you're ready to inspect the frame, as I'm going to do here next. Make sure there's no debris inside that will break the screen when you press down. Go ahead and align the clips and close the phone. And we can power it on to test the screen. This one needs a charge. That's it. That's the complete step-by-step guide to replacing the screen in your iPhone 14. If you want to know more,